Okay, so I just want to walk through this from scratch a couple of times to show you what you'll be doing. So I kind of just walked through the whole unit circle. It was a big long video, so this should be pretty quick. This is getting a little closer to what you'll be working on with the special values. So find the x and y coordinates of points on the unit circle that have t equal to 4 pi over 3 and t equal to 11 pi over 6. So let's start with 4 pi over 3. So you're going to get my beautiful hand-drawn circle. And I recommend drawing yourself a circle every time. It's your work. It doesn't have to be pretty, but the visual is, I think, extremely helpful. Okay, so we're thinking about pi over 3, so we have to start to get a good visual on that. So this is 3 pi over 3s, right? Pi is 3 pi over 3s. So we need to split the top half of the circle into thirds. So this is roughly a pi over 3 and a 2 pi over 3. So these are above that midpoint in the quadrant. This one maybe looks a little bit low. And what we're supposed to have memorized is that that top point, pi over 3, has coordinates 1/2 root 3 over 2. So if we want to go for 4 pi over 3, oh, sorry, I didn't quite make it there, did I? So we did 1, 2, 3 pi over 3. We need to do one more, so it would be down here, 4 pi over 3. So we're going down to the bottom of the circle. And what we should see is that we're going to have the opposite x and the opposite y. So the coordinates for this point are going to be negative 1/2 negative root 3 over 2. So I know this seems like craziness at first, but once you start getting that quadrant 1 memorized and getting good at kind of visualizing where you are on the unit circle, you should be in good shape. So yes, label a unit circle. If you really get stuck, go back to it, but try and do these without looking. You will have some no calculator testing happening where you have to be able to figure this out on your own. No calculator, no notes. Okay, let's do 11 pi over 6. So I'm going to draw a new circle. And I know for sure I talked about this one a little, but again, just to kind of show you the thinking, 11 pi over 6. Okay, so this would be 6 pi over 6's, a pi. So we're thinking about dividing that into 6. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we need to go further than that. So it would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is my 11 pi over 6 is just below the x-axis. So it's closer to the x-axis than the y-axis for sure. And again, what we should know is that pi over 6, so again, you can either visualize this arc length is pi over 6 or this angle is pi over 6. That gets us to a root 3 over 2 1/2. So hopefully you at least get good quickly with knowing that you need a 1/2 and a root 3 over 2. I will say that the way I think about this is I know that root 3 has to be a little bigger than 1. So if I'm choosing, is it the x that's root 3 over 2 or the y? When I'm down at pi over 6, I can see that the x value is bigger than the y value. So the root 3 has to go with the x. Whereas when I'm up here at the top, the y value is bigger than the x. So the root 3 has to go with the y. So if that helps at all. What I'm seeing with this point, my picture is not perfect, but it's just flipped over the x-axis. So it's still a positive x value, but the y value becomes negative. So this is my answer for the x and y coordinates for t equals 11 pi over 6. Okay, thanks for watching.